Yeah, I wanted to retrace a little bit more. If it retraces more, I'm going to go for another sell. And then we can continue on pushing. That's how many pips did you catch? I got like maybe 30 pips. 30 pips I got. Oh, man, that was that chance again. 60, 70 pips. 60, 70 pips. Yeah, that was that chance again, but it's fine. It's fine. Because there will be people trying to take sells. No, buys. And we're going to be taking sells. So let's try to scalp this here today. We'll try to scalp this here today. This is going to be a fun day today. News in China. Awesome. We like news in China. All right. We will be scalping today. Scalping gold today. That's what I'm trying to do today. Scalp gold today. That's it. So just going to be focusing on gold. Look at this pips. 80, 90 pips, 120, close. 12 pips right there. Up 4,700 now. Up 4,700. So now wait for more retracement and boom, take sells again. China to lower tariffs on US goods to 10%. Oh, wow. Wow. So that's the reason why it happened. Wow. Major China news. Major China news. Let's take a look at this. So I'm going to be getting ready to scalp here. Oh, just dropped. See over here. Trump tracker, new. Wow, look at this. What's this? My report? What for news? Yeah, news. News, I think so. I think with a little bit of a more retracement, we can continue to push, bearish. Escalating military, UK progress, tech sector. Okay, interesting. Wow, look at this. Still pushing down. We wanted to push up. We want it to retrace so I can take more sells for price to push down. Oh, look at that. 5-minute candle is filling the wick. Yeah, we filled the wick. Man, retrace. Retrace and let's go down together, gold. Come on, please. Retrace a little bit. A little bit. A little bit. Give me like a retrace. Oh, fuck me. Give me like a retracement till like 30-50. 30-50. A little bit 30-50. And then I'll take another sell. We're going to scalp this today. Scalp session is in process. Scalp session. Wow, look at that. What happened? Yeah, that was basically news from China. News from China came in hot. That they are open for peace talks and to lower tariffs. Lower tariffs for the US. Look at that. 15 pips closed, right? See that? Scalping. Up 7,500 now. 7,500 now today. Just quick scalps. That's it. That's all what we're doing today. 1, 2, 3 trades up. 3 trades up for now. Where can I get Chinese news? Forexfactory.com. Okay. Okay. Wow. So you do scalps when there's a lot of volume in one direction? Yes, I do scalps when there's a lot of volume in one direction. When there's a lot of volume, How do you know it's not just gonna pick right back up? Because we've seen this before. Look at the last 3 months, right? Look at the last 3 months and look at how many times there has been a major news announcement being done on trade tariffs, and then look at how much gold has moved for that. You know, the 15-minute, 5-minute candles, like, you know, they've moved a lot. So this is so I've noticed that, and today is the first time I'm actually executing on that. You know, so I took one sell, then took a second sell, and then I took a third sell. How's business? Business is excellent, buddy. Up 7,000 in the last 10 minutes. So business is excellent today. The trading business is excellent today. What news has happened is basically China saying that they will reduce the tariffs for the US. Let's see this over here. Lots of news coming in for China. Wow, this was exactly at London Open. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, wow. Amazing. Yeah, too risky for me? Yeah. Too risky. That's it. But over here now the scalp gets a little bit risky. Because now like, you know, you see 1 5-minute candle came down 248 pips. The second 5-minute candle came down 100 pips. Now the new 5-minute candle is forming. So now if it does break below this low, I think there's another 30, maybe like 25 to 30 pips still left in the tank. You know, so if we look on the 30-minute candle still open, 15-minute candle still open, maybe there's going to be retracement based on a 15-minute candle. You know, who knows? Because this is the last 5-minute candle on the 15-minute. So now you have to ask yourself this question. Since we have the 15-minute candle that has dropped, you know, like 300 pips, how will this 15-minute candle close? Will this 15-minute candle close with a wick at the bottom? Or will this 15-minute candle close with no wick at the bottom? Okay, so now if this 15-minute candle will close with a wick at the bottom, this means the 5-minute candle should close bullish. Does this make sense? If the 15-minute candle will have no wick at the bottom, or will be a heavy bearish candle with like little wick, then the 5-minute candle should close, you know, a little bit like a small body. So now you have to ask yourself the question that, okay, what's the probability of the 15-minute candle to close with a wick at the bottom? There's a high probability. So what's going to happen to the 5-minute candle? Maybe it's going to be a bullish candle. You know, so that's the kind of like, you know, anticipated analysis is what you're doing. You know, since this candle will close, I don't want to do anything. If it was not live streaming, Raja would have caught the whole brick candle and made 200K. No, Candle Pie. I was at home and I was leaving for work. And I came over here and I made more money than your mama and your daddy makes in a day. I don't like to sound arrogant, but I don't like these comments either. Morning, Raja. God bless. Thank you. Max is risky. Yeah, you know, so we'll see. The stream is fine today. What's wrong with the stream? It's perfectly fine. Let's see over here. Yeah, pretty good. Running pretty good. Wow, still tough. Tough. Thank you for sharing your trading session with us. I'm following you since 1 month, and today is my first day. I've decided to trade once. Oh, nice. Welcome. Welcome. Was lagging, but it's good now. Oh, awesome. Yeah, it must have been that. Oh, wow. Look at that. Pound yen continued to push up. Pound yen. Is that the strength in the pound or the weakness in the yen? Can I focus on 2 sessions? No, 1 session. One session is going to be the best one. Even if you want to choose which one will be more profitable, I think it's still better to just stick with 1 session. The 5-minute candle is about to close. I think the 15-minute candle will have, a pretty good wick. First day over here. Oh, welcome, Flim Studio. Welcome. The new 15-minute candle has started. So now the question is if, okay, the 15-minute candle will continue to push up if it does. But we still need some sort of a retracement, because is this news? It's just a statement yet. So nothing has been done. So if it's just a statement and nothing has been done, maybe we're going to have some sort of a correction. But even if we have a correction, we want to see some sort of a, like a rejection candle to close at least on the 15-minute time frame. At least on the 15-minute time frame. Oh, wow. Stupid me. Took a buy at 32.74. Oh, whoa. And it wiped my $250. Damn. I just joined Market Fluidity. Where can I start? You can start from the database. Man, this is wild. Someone is saying that this is going to sell up until New York session. I don't know, man. I don't know about the New York session, but if you look on the daily, well, daily is coming down to support area 32.38. We're coming down to the support area. At the same time, if you guys remember what Trump said that there's going to be a big announcement coming up. So he hasn't made that announcement yet, okay? Maybe then the announcement was that Trump and China have reached an agreement on the trade tariffs, but China announced it first. China announced it first. And Trump's going to wake up and Trump might say, what the hell? They announced it first? Yo, listen, we're not going to announce it anymore. What we're going to do is we're going to do an Uno card and we're going to say, they're lying. We don't have any trade deal. Then China's going to say, yo, what the fuck, man? What's going on? And then Trump's going to say 2 days later, okay, you know what? We're going to do a trade deal with China just so that they can have the upper hand. I think that's something what can happen, because it's hilarious. Like China announced this and now Trump's going to wake up and say, yo, what did they say? And Trump's going to say, no, the announcement was actually we're going to do 200% trade tariffs on China. Oh, man. It's going to be crazy. Did crypto really go up? BTC? What's the price in BTC? Let's take a look over here. BTC USD. Oh, wow. 105. Damn. Daniel, look at that. 105. Damn. Have we broken the highs? Oh, almost broken the highs on crypto. Almost broken the highs. We tapped into what? 110? 110. Wow. Bro, you are not hearing me. Yes, that's true. I don't need to hear anyone. What is the advice for beginners? What things we should look at to take trades in this kind of moves? In this kind of moves, you should not take trades. In these kind of moves, you should not take trades. I just took scalps. I took 3 scalps today. It's too bad that I couldn't catch the whole move. To be honest, there wasn't any sell anyway. Like, look, we had support around, 32.73. Next support is like 23, 26 pips away. Okay. So if you wanted to get this sell, you wanted this candle to close a bearish candle, but this just continued to push down. And this is on the 15-minute time frame. And then over here as well, you needed the candle to close for a confirmation so we can continue to push down. So if you look on the 1-minute time frame, there was no way you could have taken a sell. This is one-minute candle push down. There was absolutely no way for you to take a sell. Even on the 4-hour time frame right over here. Look at the 4-hour. where would you have taken the sell? There was no way, nothing indicated a sell. Even on the daily, nothing. Nothing indicated a sell. I know people were having conversations around, you know what, I'm going to take, this is in one, like I'm going to take a buy because, I have to, price has to fill the gap, and price always fills the gaps, and fucking gap is 400 pips. We will fill the gap, but I don't know when we're going to fill the gap. It's going to happen somewhere in the near future. Do I need to complete the orientation and other lessons to get to impulse entries? Yes. It's very important because going head deep in impulse entries from the beginning is very, very risky. So you need to get good at waiting for the candles to close and how they move based on that. And then going over to impulse entries is going to be way better. Sir, video lag ho rahi hai. Oh yeah, you are right. It is lagging a little bit. I don't know. Oh, hold on. I know why it's lagging. No, it shouldn't lag. All my VPNs are off. Maybe it's I don't know, like YouTube live streaming. Maybe it's YouTube live streaming. Gold dumped hard after the U.S.-China tariff news. Do you consider fundamental temporary liquidity grabs? Yeah, basically, this could be this could be a liquidity grab or something, because, nothing has been said or done on paper. Okay, nothing has been said or done on paper. It's just an announcement. So we may correct this move. I think that correction may come from the same thing I mentioned earlier about Trump waking up and saying that, no, we don't agree to this. Wow, look at this. I took one trade, and then there were 80 trades taken on the server between this on gold. Between my two trades, look at the ticket number, 301, 381. So there were 80 trades taken just on gold between this. Wow, look at this. Still pushing. Damn, look at that. Look at that. People taking buys are just crying at this point now. Wow. What do you think about Pakistan-India war? Man, like these wars and stuff, Pakistan-India war, all these wars, it's a very high level game. It's a very high level game which we don't know, which we don't understand. No matter how smart someone may seem on the TV, or on the media, or on the internet, or in person, they don't know what the fuck really is going on. They just don't know what's going on. Because you have to look at it this way, right? Let's say you have a company. You have the CEO, you have the COO, you have the CFO. The things that are discussed between these three C-level people, the people at the bottom, the sales guys, or the cleaning employees and all those guys, they don't get to know what's happening up in the top of the organization. So if you look at the world, all these governments and all these societies, they're all very high level players. So they don't want us to know what the hell is going on. We just see what's going on, but we don't really know what the game plan is. We don't know. It's beyond our even concept. It's beyond what we can even conceptualize what the game is. These games that are played on the high level, these are like 20-year, 25-year down the line plans. Wow, look at this shit is still pushing. How much is it pushed so far over here? 64. Man, damn. So these are 20 to 25-year long plans. We see two countries going at war, bombs here, bombs there, blah, 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 and we're like, oh, we're so mad at that. And it's none of our concern, none of our business. People tell me, oh, Raja, you don't talk about this, you don't talk about that. People are dying over here. Listen, whatever we talk about, whatever we say, it doesn't matter. Our opinions really don't matter when you look at the overall worldly scenario. Wow, this thing is coming down to 32.36. 32.36. Damn. I don't want to. I mean, if it retraces, I'll take a sell. I'll take another sell to scalp this even further. It'd be so great. I've already made 7,500 on a Monday. Already made 7,500 on a Monday. Okay, if it continues till like 32.44, then I'm going to take a sell for price to push down. Every time I take an impulse entry, I lose. Good. You need to get better at waiting for the candles to close first, and then focus on impulse entries. Is pound yen pushing up as well? Wow, look at that. Pound yen is pushing up as well. Damn. You know, to be honest, what's surprising to me is in that huge volatility. Look at the spreads on gold. You got like a 1 pip spread on gold. 1 pip spreads on gold. Look at that. On Dominion markets. Do you hate Indians? No. I hate the people who ask these questions. That's the people I hate. I don't hate anyone. Yeah, I don't hate anyone. I love everyone, and I wish everyone success, and I wish everyone all the blessings in the world. You know, maybe if you asked me this 15, 20 years ago, I would have told you the kind of like, you know, I mean, whatever. But like, you know, as you grow older, you get more mature, you start to get better and like, you know, mentally and everything. How do you pick retracement amount for entry? I don't know. Like, I like to see it retrace a little bit, something that is reasonable, and then take a sell. It's just based on intuition. There's no strategy. It's just based on intuition. Like these sells over here, they were all based on intuition. This one over here sell, this small sell scalp over here, this small sell scalp here. Like right now, it's just pushing and pushing. So I mean, if this candle comes up, like retraces a bit more, and it's still not even halfway through, then I'm gonna try to take a sell. But man, this thing is still, wow, 56 pips. Like from this area, we've moved 180 pips. Wow, this is insane. This is insane. This is crazy. Look at these news coming up. Pakistan National Bond extend nearly 6 cents. This doesn't really matter. What we need to search is China. US-China reach deal to slash tariffs. Officials say. Okay, let's take a look at this. US-China agrees slash tariffs is going to boost global trade, particularly between those two countries. However, if tariffs remain high, negotiations fail. Yeah, see this? Negotiations fail. Gold might be affecting currencies like USD. Previous high gold might retain neutral as values. That's actually impacted by lateral trade stocks. Wow, other major currencies like JPY. Wow, okay. Damn. Man, oh man, this thing keeps pumping. Look at this. 80. Oof. Crazy. This thing is still going. God damn, look at these 1 minute candles here. Look at this. Can't even stop it. It's just falling in hell. Look at this. 52 pip 1 minute candle. What's this? 52 pip 1 minute candle. 46 1 minute candle. This thing is like, wow, 86 pip 1 minute candle. Where are you going, gold? Where are you going, the 30-minute candle? Look at this 30-minute candle. God damn. Daily has pushed down, broke the weekly low. Just wild. Wild times. Insane times. Can we take another scalp here? Can we take another scalp? Let's see. Oh, wow, look at that. How much was it? 450. I saw 15 pips. I'm like, close. And price retrace. Oh, wow. Well, now 7,900. Well, minus commission, 7,200. Man. Yeah, see, you got to be quick. I would have been in drawdown at this point. 25 pips easy. Got to be quick. Raja, which Dassault Aviation chart? I don't know. Man, wow. I like how you don't jump in between like a gambler. Yeah, I'm not a retard. Is this going to hit 3201? I don't know. Man, Adam, it just retraced 100 pips. Yeah, no big deal. No problem. No problem. I have never seen times like this. I've been looking at gold for the past 9 years, and I have never seen times like this where it's just not 1 week you get moves like this. Just not 1 week. This is not becoming the norm. This is the norm now. 100 pips over there, 50 pips there, 60 pips there, like, whatever the fuck. No problem. No problem. This is becoming the norm where gold will now drop, like, will drop what? 500 pips? No problem. Retrace 300 pips? No issues. What is this? Yeah, 570 pips. Sorry, I was wrong. 570 pip drops. Yeah, no issue at all. No, nothing. I'm patiently waiting for my A setup. Hasn't appeared yet. That's good. Yeah. So what I need to order is some blueberries because I love blueberries. I need to order some. About. Wow, it's crazy. Do you think gold will keep dropping per fundamentals as well? I don't know. We'll have to wait to see what happens when Trump wakes up in the morning. We'll have to see. Wow. Someone made back their $250 plus $500. Apple Pay is a blessing. Which PropFirm media is tweeting bad about you? Why PropFirm media is tweeting bad about you? PropFirm media, the reason why they're tweeting bad about me is because they are really, okay, what's the word over there? The word is not scared. They're intimidated. That's why they're talking about me. Like people talk about people all the time. So you need to look at, why is someone being talked about? Is he really that good? The reason why they've been talked about? Is he really good in the industry he's in? Has he provided a lot of value to the industry so they hate him for that? Right? So that's the things. That's why I guess they're talking so bad about me. Because not only I'm a good trader, I'm a really good businessman. So instead of talking good things about me, they talk fabricated lies. They dump out fabricated lies, So it's fine. It's fine. PropFirm media, they're all little kids with Instagram accounts with no face. They're all like that. Man, trust me, I put myself through hell every morning. Every morning I go to the gym and I shut the inner bitch inside of me. I shut that bitch up, that inner bitch, that inner voice that speaks to you every morning when you wake up. And all that. And that voice, all that voice does is to make sure you don't do the things you really, really have to do. That's what that voice does, that inner bitch voice. That's what it does. I'm out here, I'm on the internet, I'm in person, I'm physically available wherever you want to find me because the inner bitch has died inside of me. So which is why some people don't like that. So they talk these fabricated lies. I withdrew from Dominion over 14 hours ago. How long would it take to withdraw? Depends on how you did the withdrawal, son. If it's crypto, should be done in a few, I'd say like maybe in like an hour or so because it was the weekend. If it was Visa MasterCard, it takes about 24 to 48 hours, as you can imagine. Rajaji, lagging. Please fix the lagging. Bro, I can't fix the lagging. It's YouTube. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I tried my best. I can't fix the lagging. But I'm going to look at this right over here. How much balance is that? It's almost $400,000. Almost $400,000. Can I take it to $400,000? That's the thing. That is the question. Should I chase it to $400,000? I'm probably not going to do that. Let's refresh the stream, see what happens. Stream is lagging. That's true. I wonder why that is. No lagging. It's fine here. Okay. Good. Good. On mobile, no lagging. Not lagging. Okay. On mobile is okay. No problem then. Then it's fine. Please share me the link to register to your broker. You can just Google Dominion Markets. Dominion Markets, like look at these scalps I've taken on Dominion. 30 lot scalps. Not even one position got slipped. 30 lot sells. Look at this. This one was 19 minus 24. 19, 20, 21, 22. This was a 4-second scalp. 4-second scalp. Nothing got slipped. Look at this right over here. Look at that. Wow, this was a 28-minute scalp. Made $2,700. This one over here was a 2-minute scalp. Made $3,100. I miss your streams. I miss your streams in Mixer. Uh-oh. Do you have any goals set in trading? My goal in setting is this excitement. Whenever I see this happening, I'm just like, all right, let's go. Time to make money. Look at this. The new 30-minute candle is forming. And will this candle have a wick on the top? Or what's going to happen? Is this an opportunity for another scalp? Guys, tell me. Should we try a scalp over here? Yeah? All right. Is this an opportunity for another scalp? I hope so. I think that will be really good. Oh, nice. Look at that. How much can we get out of it? 19, 20 pips. Ooh, wow. Look at that. 16 pips. Oh, 400,000. Come on. 400K. Let's go. 11,000 up now today. Beautiful. That's so amazing. So this was all intuition. Okay, this is all intuition because you got to look at it this way. How many people are taking a buy as we're breaking above this high on the 5-minute for an impulse entry for the price to go up? How many people? A lot of them. So what's going to happen? They'll get fucked. So that's why I took a sell. This is crazy gambling. Yeah, man. This is great. Look at that. This is amazing. Wow, look at this. Look at this call. Look at this call I made over here. Just look at this call over here. Liquidity provider is calling me saying, yo, bro, what's going on? Hello? Good afternoon. Yeah, no, not interested. Thank you. Bye-bye. Wow. Guy's asking me for property. He's asking me, sir, are you willing to invest? How did he know I made 11,000 today? That he's calling me, yo, bro, are you invested in property? I'm like, not interested. 11,000, go on the beach and drink cocktail. No, I got work to do. Trades you take in, the commission you paid is monthly income of some kids crying on X. Yeah, that's true. The commission I paid is all these fucking people on there, you know. Now account balance matches the subscription chart. Oh, yes, look at this. Account balance matches the subscription chart. 400,000 subscribers and $400,000 in profit. Wow. Thank you. Man, it's like gamble. Yeah, exactly. But look, man. Look, I mean, all this volatility, you got to take advantage of this volatility. How are you just going to watch it go by? Is your broker using B-book strategy? What is that? Explain it to me. When Raja tries to rant like ICT, no, I'm not a retard. I'm a normal human being. Is it okay to take a sell if the 15-minute candle break its own low? No. No. You have to wait. In this case, I would wait for some sort of a 15-minute market structure form, and then I would like to take trades based on, technical analysis, price action, because this is not price. These trades I'm taking, these are not price action. This is just playing volatility. This can go really bad and it can go really good too. So this is just playing volatility. So all these trades I took here in the stream. Is your PropFirm available for US clients? We are almost done onboarding Match Trader, and then Dominion Funding will be available for you guys. BBook is when broker doesn't place the trades in the stock market and just paper trade them. No. It's when the brokerages, they don't send the flow to liquidity, where they act as your counterparty. That's what BBook means. A-book is when they send your trades to liquidity, and then the market acts as your counterparty, right? So it's the same thing. So at the end of the day, what I tell guys is just be profitable. Just be profitable and make sure you can get your withdrawal on time. Because if it's A-book or B-book, someone's always acting like your counterparty. If it's a B-book broker, the broker is acting as your, CP. And if it's fully A-book, then the liquidity, the market is acting as your CP, counterparty. So it doesn't matter who's acting as your counterparty. Just make sure that your trades go in on time and they go out on time, especially when you're scalping like this. The liquidity we have, I have agreements with them. Like Dominion Markets has agreements with them. And our agreement is that we're paying a little bit of a higher fee to liquidity, but on the condition we get excellent fills for the orders. So I can scalp. I'm scalping here. I scalp what? 120, 130 lots today, right? So if I can trade with this trading environment, I think this is the best trading environment for any trader out there who is trying to scalp, heavy lots in the markets, or is trying to really make money with really high volume and exploiting the moves with size. This is all what it is. Like when you see a good scalp opportunity, you want to increase your lot size, and I increase my lot size. I don't want to give any bad advice. What I do is when I see high volume, I increase my lot size and I try to make money from it. That's what I do. So is Dominion Markets A-book or B-book? We run a hybrid model. Yeah, we run a hybrid model. Do you have plan for Dominion Markets to still run after you retire? I don't know. I don't want to retire. Like what's retirement? What is retirement? Retirement is when you are getting ready to die. That's what retirement is. When you're really getting ready to die, pass away, that's retirement. I can't retire, man. I've been working on commission. I've been working on commission only for the past 11 years. For the past 11 years, I have not had a base salary for the past 11 years. Yeah. Wow, look at this. Still going. Are we going to fill this wick? Can we take another sell here for price to push down? Made some pretty good amount today. Someone is I'm not Indian. Nothing wrong with being an Indian, but I don't know what you're trying to imply over there. Give some of your profit to your country so they can eat? No. Why you don't call to like the stream anymore in the past? Okay, guys, please like the stream. I finished my MFU class, so what else should I learn? You should start practicing on the simulator. That's what you should do. You should start practicing on the simulator. But wow, man, this is just crazy the way price is moving. Just insane. So wild. So new 15-minute candle is starting now. I hope it can retrace so we can take a sell again, make some money, and it goes bearish. That would be beautiful. Like, this is the call I made. Look at this. Fallen like 150 pips. Already fallen 150 pips. Wow, this thing is still going. This is just amazing. Amazing. You know what I'm missing here? Green tea and some music. That's all what I'm missing. Had a great day today. Amazing day today. Amazing day today. Made 10K today. Wow. Who says Raja scammer? They scam their own mind. Correct. I agree with that. I don't think it will retrace for a long time. Yeah, I don't know. But you can see now we're creating some market structure, right? Even though this market structure is on the 5-minute, but look, we're creating some market structure. So even technically, if you look at this now, if there's a probability that price can close above 32, 33, there's a very high possibility we can continue pushing up. There's a very, very high probability that can happen. But this is actually wild. Just when I thought there was nothing that's going to happen, but man, we were able to scalp gold here today. Look at this. Scalp, 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 scalp. Incredible. Incredible moves. Incredible. Is Dominion Market available in Kosovo? Yes. Walmart Wi-Fi. No, Max Hong. My Wi-Fi is not Walmart. Maybe YouTube is having a bit of an issue. Maybe someone bit into their internet streaming lines or something. Let's run a speed test. Wow, look at this. 270 megabytes download speed. Should be enough to stream 4K. Wow, someone scalped 2.7%. Amazing. Amazing. Do you pay on demand on prop firms or bi-weekly? We do bi-weekly. How much return can I expect on prop accounts on a weekly? Maybe like 5%, something like that. 2%, 2 to 5%. The prop firms that do payouts on demand is very, very risky because that's when you start to have issues with payout delays when there are payouts on demand. So we currently have 0% payout denial on Dominion funding. We have a 0% payout denial. So I mean, from a business perspective, payout on demand or even everyday payouts is very, very risky. Very, very risky to the business. Very risky. I think it's a very immature move from a prop firm to offer this so they can get more sales because it can really bite them in the ass. So I don't recommend that. Don't even ask because I saw something on TikTok about 48 hours. Oh, yeah, exactly. So it's like if you ask for a withdrawal and the withdrawal is not done within 48 hours, if there's some sort of a delay or whatever, then we basically add 50% more. On Dominion funding. Wow. Yeah. See, so we need some sort of a market structure to form on the 15-minute. Yeah, from the 15-minute. Quality of streaming is good. I'm watching 1440, 60K loud and clear. Amazing. Thank you. I'm getting psychological error looking at you, imperfect trades or profits. Emotional damage. Like a lot of haters get emotional damage looking at these perfect blues. Wow. Yeah. Got 60 pips. Wow, look at this. Now the size of the candle body is getting smaller. If we break the high over here, I think there's a retracement. Yeah, there we go. Retracement coming up. I think 32.22 or something, but 32.22, 32.22.50. But yeah, man, like scalping is like nothing short of a heart attack. There's nothing short of a heart attack. And I've seen these retracements so many times. These moves, these retracements, and as the bodies start to get, see that 32.21, there was like 20 pips over here. You created Dominion Markets? Yes, I'm the CEO and founder of Dominion Markets and CEO and co-founder of Dominion Funding. There we go, 32.22. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for showing up today for the live stream. Thank you. Thank you very much. Nothing short of impeccable anticipation of the candles. Impeccable calls of the candle. मेरा ऑपरेशन होके है बेड में लेट कर आपका स्ट्रीम. Oh, someone just had an operation and he's watching the stream. मुझे उम्मीद है कि आप जल्द से खैर खैरियत से आप सेहतयाब हो जाएं. Is Dominion Markets available in Nigeria? Yes. Raja, king of gambling and casino. Thank you. Buddy there had an operation. UPI payment working in Dominion Markets? Yes. That's true. Mm-hmm. Deposit fees? That maybe depends on how you're depositing. USDT, no fees. Visa, MasterCard, no fees. If you got charge fees, open up a ticket on our Discord on Dominion Markets and you will get some clarity. What the hell is this? Look at that. 32.22, 32.22.50. I'm from Belgium and I can't trade 1 to 500 left. I need some tea. Can't use 1 to 500 leverage on Dominion Markets. On gold, the leverage is 1 to 100. On gold at Dominion Markets, the leverage is 1 to 100. And I'll tell you why. The reason why the leverage on gold and indices is 1 to 100 is because a lot of clients, when you lose, the most money you're losing is on indices, US 30, NAS 100, or gold, metals. So the leverage which we get from our liquidity provider is 1 to 100. And that's a leverage which we pass on to our clients at Dominion Markets. We can give you 1 to 500 leverage, but then we will have to be-book 80% of your trades when you trade gold or indices. We can do that. But it's not, then you're not going to get the same trading conditions to trade these pairs, because... So that's why the leverage which we get from liquidity provider is the same leverage as the leverage we give to you guys on Dominion when you trade gold or indices. So 1 to 100 is plenty of leverage. Trust me. Please, anyone here get payout with GOAT funded? Listen, when you are with Dominion, when you are with Dominion Funding, you don't have to ask questions like that. Wow, look at this retracement. This is the biggest retracement we've had so far. What is this? How much is this? Wow, 71 pips. 71 pips. But anyway, guys, I'm going to head off. We have some important things to do here on a Monday. First day back in the office for the week. Incredible day today. Incredible day today. Couldn't have been more happier with the way today turned out. It's absolutely amazing. And congratulations. And congratulations for those who made money today. And the people who don't like the way we do things, I hope you keep on failing. Do you know Abdullah Harfouch? Yes, I do know Abdullah Harfouch. Anyway, take care, guys. We will see you on... I'm not going to see you this week again. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to live stream. Wednesday and Thursday, I have an expo to attend. On Friday, I'm going to Hong Kong. So if someone's in Hong Kong, let me know. I'm going to be in Hong Kong for a week from Friday. So I think it's going to be a great time in Hong Kong. Bye-bye.